Bodycam. When I first watched this trailer, all I thought was this another VHS film? And it turns out it's not. It's literally just a long segment of a VHS film, extended to 75 minutes. Two cops search a house, and after investigating it, this one guy shoots a dude with a damn baby. Some random chick cuts her goddamn throat, and they try to cover up this mess, only to find out this presence or demon thingy wants something back! The pauses, I will say, the pacing is well done for 75 minutes, pretty well flies by. The cinematography is unique and somewhat interesting, giving you that body cam feel from the officer's perspective. The acting was pretty solid, but kinda expected a few more in this one. It's cool that this was shot in Calgary, and that's really it. The gray area here is the VFX was okay, but was it really needed? Not really. You were just like, whatever. The negatives to this film, it doesn't really explain really much at all, just like the VHS films. The music in here, well, there's no real music in here at all, so that was to be expected. The whole demon thing, or whatever the crap it is, doesn't really do much in here, and there's not much for world building and finding out whatever these symbols mean and so on. It's just kind of artsy fartsy for the sake of it. The director was like, you know what, explain things to the audience? Nah, we'll just have a bunch of homeless people saying,
you take something from him, we take something from you.
Blah, blah, blah. Who really cares? And as soon as you find out Bryce's wife was pregnant, you could pretty well predict what was gonna happen. Especially after that chick went bye-bye magically and threw up blood all over this damn dude. There's just a lot of things that are hard to believe in this film, because Bryce shot this dude and he gave him enough warnings before, and he didn't show him his hand, so he got shot. And obviously this police department probably would have just gave him a slap on the wrist, so I don't even know why they were trying to cover this up. It could have just been shit happens, you know? And I could at least see it if this was an accidental shooting where he was really just scared and he really fumbled the bag, but not this. This was just sort of dumb. The whole Jackson and Bryce going to his mom's house, and she's some spiritual woohoo lady, and she sort of figures out what this thing was, but you obviously don't know what it is, and then some weirdo that looks like a crack pipe smoker here just wandering around this house and just being creepy for the sake of being creepy. That's really it. And there's a lot of stuff that is just not explained in here, but hey, who gives a fuck about the audience, right? Then there's the whole ending of them getting corrupted and such, and the baby coming, and what, this Bryce dude just chases Jackson through this place, and they all seem to go bye-bye, turn it off in here by the end of it. And it's just a very typical and cheap kind of ending. It's exactly what you expect from VHS, so there's nothing new here. And the whole monster thing, or whatever the fuck it was just lame as shit. It's just a very predictable film where things are going wrong, nothing is ever explained, and so many types of horror films love doing this shit. But, you know, it would be at least nice for them to explain what the hell is going on at least. Come on, at least tell us something. But no, they'd rather not. And this is where I think this film could have done a bit better, is with just another 15 minutes of explaining the lore, or whatever the shit this goddamn entity is. You know, that would have been at least nice. But they said, nah, f that. Overall, this is like a 4 out of 10 film. It's completely meaningless and forgettable. But the pacing was solid, so at least you got through the whole damn film before turning it off. But shit, you ain't gonna remember it ever. That's the video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, go whack off to more VHS films that are forgettable as shit, which means go bye-bye, turn it off.